Okay, so I'm gonna get through this without crying. So my whole life I've kind of been against tattoos, not on other people. I've just never really felt strongly enough about something that I wanted it on my body. But life changes you, and I am considering getting my first tattoo, but I need some help on this because I don't know anything about it. So let me tell y'all a little story. So yes, a lot of y'all know I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4, and I actually had to go through it 3 different times of chemo, radiation, all that. And my dad never let me go through a treatment without him being there. He was sitting beside me the entire time. Now, anybody that's followed me for a very long time knows that my father passed away on March 10th of 2021 from kidney failure. And while he was in the hospital, you know, he was in real bad shape and all, and I would go see him every time visiting hours were going on and stuff, and I would go see him. And he had at one point while he was in the hospital, he had to get a trach. For those of you who don't know what a trach is, it's like a tube that goes down your throat to help you breathe. He was still awake, but he had to have that trach in order to breathe correctly. And he couldn't really talk, so we would go in there and I would talk to him, but he had a notebook and he would just kind of write his responses back out to me. And I remember the last time that I went in there and saw him, and I went up to him and I grabbed his hand, I leaned in and I gave him a kiss on the forehead, and I told him I loved him. And he grabbed his notebook and he wrote, "I love you too, son," on a piece of paper. And that was the last time that my dad told me that he loved me. And he never let me go through my treatments when I was sick. He never let me go through them by myself. And I didn't let him go through what he was going through to his last day. I was there every chance that I possibly could. They'd let me in the hospital, I was there. And I was going through some old pictures, and I found this picture. It's an old picture of me and my dad when I was a baby. And I thought it would be a good idea to get this picture tattooed over my scar where my port for my cancer was. But I want somebody to take this picture in a tattoo, and I want them to put it on my chest. I wanted to put it on my chest like an old Polaroid. And underneath the Polaroid on the old ones, you know, it had that little white space on the bottom. And I want somebody to take his handwriting, because I still got that piece of paper from the last time my dad told me that he loved me. I still got that piece of paper, and I want somebody to do this picture in an old Polaroid and write in his handwriting underneath it, "I love you, son." That way I can always carry him with me. And the last time he told me that he loved me. But I don't know anything about tattoos. I don't know any good tattoo artists or anything like that. But I had a dream last night that I got this tattoo, and I was always carrying my dad with me. So if y'all could help me out and maybe tag some tattoo artists or something like that, I would greatly appreciate it, because I want to do this for my dad, because I finally found something that I want to carry with me for the rest of my life, and I want to always look at. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about it, and I need some help. If you could please tag some tattoo artists, like some good ones that y'all have faith in, I would appreciate it, because I want to carry my daddy with me. Thank y'all. Shit.